Guys, log into your drive. Okay. After log into your drive, there is a folder called namespace. I believe we have done just the example solving and concept. Okay. Python is not done for you. Students, I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Sarang, you are owner of a drive now?
Yes.
Okay, just give access to this one. Email ID I have forwarded you on the WhatsApp.
Okay, okay.
I have given Sarang, don't worry. Done from my side.
मिल गया access, sir?
Yes, Sarang, I got the access. I'm just dropping the file. One second, let me drop first. File name is American Salary Final, and the American Salary is the data file. It's uploading. Fine students, guys, run the code. Once you're done, just update me. Okay. Guys, done with the running code, online students. Now what happened? ये आप कहाँ पे कर रहे हो? नॉर्मल है ना? तो उसमें ये कोड क्यों लिख रहे हैं? तो ये अपने वो कोड क्यों लिख रहे हैं? हाँ लिखा है मैंने, किसी ने अपलोड किया हो। Guys, getting output everyone. When to use namespace? When we have category, which variable? Wrong answer. Have we revised before coming? How many types of namespace we have? Three. Which are three? Bernoulli, multinomial, Gaussian. Okay. Now, when I say Bernoulli or multinomial, any variable, in which scenario we should use naive-Bayes algorithm? Scenario means can we use for regression? Or can I use for classification? So naive-Bayes is only used for classification tasks. You cannot use for regression tasks. Clear? When I move to second, a type of naive-Bayes, then we have three types. Okay. So what type of variable were required for Bernoulli? Data type. X and Y both has to be category. Why we need category? वो तो मैंने लिखा है ना, तो ऐसा क्यों है, ये क्वेश्चन है। मैं रॉन्ग भी लिखा सकता हूँ। Wrong answer. Why we require data category? This is my question. Why can't we take numbers? So why category है clear हो गया. So it is a classification. Why can't we take X category? That is my question. Why we take X category? Why can't we take numbers? Question clear for my thing and give me the answer. A hint for you, look at the example how we have solved. You will get your answer. I see any one scenario how we have solved naive base, and you will be getting an idea how calculation done. Target variable. मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि एक्स वेरिएबल नंबर्स क्यों नहीं ले सकते, कैटेगरी क्यों लेना है, ये क्वेश्चन है. व्हाई कैटेगरी? आई एम ओके विद दैट.
सर लिमिटेड काउंट्स रह गए इसलिए.
परफेक्ट, गुड आंसर सर. Frequency we works on probability of data. If we have numerical values, levels are more, then probability will be very less. That's the reason naive Bayes works on category data. Got the point? Example, let's say, let me login here. If we have age and we have, let's say, second column income, and the range of data for income is starting from 10,000 to 1 lakhs. How many possibilities of numbers can come? And you have number of rows for 10,000 customers. For every combination, for every row, you have to compute probability, conditional probability. If you remember, for gender, we have male, female, male, female. And then we have taken a scenario called as stolen. Yes, no. So when you compute the probability of yes, no, indication, it's become easy. Probability of male, given that it is stolen. To calculate that is very easy. Out of yes, how many stolen? But if you look at an income point of view, you can have 10,500, 10,200, 10,500, 11,000. Multiple levels will be there. We can compute, but answer will not be accurate, will not be reliable prediction. And the probability for every event will be very small. Getting the point? Or should I solve? अभी यहाँ पे सिर्फ 10,000 नंबर्स हैं और एक नंबर है जो है 11,000 comes only one time. So what should be probability? 1 upon 10,000. Very less. Then the answer will become very less prediction for you. That's the reason we cannot take a numerical data for naive base. For binomial and multinomial, only for this two. And Gaussian works on numerical data only. Then start the explanation. So naive-based data. Okay. So here I've taken a salary American people. So there are people who migrate from India or different country to US. Okay. So whether they have a high salary or low salary. So here we have a benchmark of a salary threshold less than $50,000 and more than $50,000. Okay. Here we have age of a person, working class, what he works for, which government or state, or work in private corporations. This is your ratio for that population. This is internal variable. Let me cross it. Final. This is a census number. How many people have educated high level in that particular person? Then you have education degree, marital status. What is your occupation? It's your designation we call. Then your relationship, your race. Over there we have black and white system race, so we call it a racist system over there. Gender, hours per week. How many hours per week he works for? In India, how many we have? 8 hours as benchmark. 5 days, 8 5 the 40. 40 hours is minimum you have to give in office. and which country, native country you belongs to, means your origin. Then you have your salary index. Salary is your Y variable. Rest other are your X variable. Now, according to you, can we use variable for analysis? Can we apply Bernoulli? Yes or no? Why not? Age is number, okay. Hour per weeks. Then your final weights. These three variable we should not use for analysis. If I remove these three variable, can I apply now? Yes. Instead of removing means loss of information. Can I convert 8-inch variable into bins variable? I check the info. How many data we have for? 32,000. Number of columns? 12. Performing a basic ED just to cross check. At variable, just a variable I've assigned work class, education, marital status. All the category variable I've written in cat where. Cat where we're going. I print the column name. Now, what is the data set name? DF, pick up the first column. What is the first column name? No, over here. Work class. Because work class can come in I, no? For work class compute, value counts. So basically, guys, what I'm trying to do for DF, I'm just computing the value counts. Nothing else. In work class, how many levels we have? Let me run again because already I've run the code now. How many levels we have? There are 22,000 people work in private organization, self, local government, state government, federal government. Can they call their government employees, guys? Okay. Self-employed, can I call businessman? Never work, can we call fresher? Question marks, we don't know. Can we make this as others? The group as others. I don't know what is the name. So what I'm trying to, I'm just looking at the levels. Point number 1. See. I'm just looking for each and every variable with the help of loops. Same output I have over here. Instead of looking one by one, I look for all variables. Now, what I'm trying to do, I'm doing data manipulation. There's a column called marital status. See, here we have how many levels? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So either you are married, unmarried, or divorced. Logically has to be less level. So what we do, we just convert that. In DF, for marital status, it's converted to string and strip. Strip means if there is a space, remove that in the name. What is the use of log function, guys? To work location wise. So go to marital status, wherever we have never married. Give me name as single. Widow I'm calling as now single. Married or married with spouse and so on. All the categories I'm calling as a married. Okay. I'll shuffle this in separate also for you. Okay, and separate I'm calling as divorce. Okay. And print me the value counts. When I say prior, we have many levels. I cannot do 3 levels. So this is called data manipulation. Means converting a multiple levels into a small meaningful level. Clear? The way I done for marital status, I'll do for work class. People who work for government, federal government, local government. I'll call government employees. People have their own business. Some people get salary in getting revenue. Some are not getting revenue. They are doing their own business, so we call as self-employed. Question marks, I don't know, I mark as others. Without pay or never work, I call as. The prior we have many levels, I reduce to 4. Government employees, private employees, self-employed and others. I don't know. Like this way. Next, same way I do for relationship also. Wherever we have wife, husband, own child, we call as family. Clear? Done for education. In US, guys, till your 11th standard, we call high school. 11, 12 is called as the high school. Over there, 1 to 10 is called as a normal school for you. Then when you go to colleges, they call it a bachelor's. Okay. They shuffle multiple levels into 5 levels. School, high school, bachelor's, master's, doctorate, and others where I don't know the information because it's the information half. Full form in this is associated with academic. Next, guys, why we do this? Because, guys, we do not require multi-levels. If we have multi-levels, the probability become very small. That's the reason we reduce the level and to make always try to have 2 or 3 levels or max to max 4 in the classification data. Identifying outliers. So I'm using box plot. For we have 3 numerical variables. I have outlier for all 3. For age, hours per week, and so on. Instead of working manually, I just have written one small for loop. DF will come in I. What we have in I, guys, column name. That column name will search in DF. Give me data types. And data type has to be float and integer. Means we're working only on numerical data. Compute Q1, Q3, IQR, upper and lower. Function called as a clip function, which works for venturizing. Also can be used for capping and floating also. Upper limit, lower limit. So any value less more than upper limit, replace. Any value less than lower limit, replace. In place through. Do the changes. Now if you can see there is no outline. Clear? So tomorrow you have many variables as an outline, you can use this code. Instead of writing for every variable manually, you can do by this. Next is data visualization, guys. Getware. In Getware, what we have, guys? All the category variable. First category variable will come in I. What is the first value of I, guys? Work class. If I, it means if work class is equal to occupation or native country, then apply these conditions. If I is equal to gender, apply these conditions. If work class is equal to occupation, guys, no. Equal to native country, no. This condition fail. Second condition fail. Else means third condition. So cat plot, what is coming in I? Work class. So we'll go in X. Your Y variable will be salary. Data set, DF. Type of plot, count plot. Color, rocket. So if you can see over here, let me run again. But this is the first one. Now looking at the salary more than 50,000, which people get more salary, guys? So people who work in a private organization will receive more salary. Second. Who receive more salary, guys? That's the reason, guys, in people, US companies come to India and hire freshers of bachelors with more salary. Next one. Single. So we found that it has the person married, the person bachelor's degree, and what do you found the first one? Private. Anyone just write in the book? Next. Work class. Okay. Yeah, I will come to this matrix. It is done. Which occupation receives more salary, guys? The people who work for managerial work, professor specialty. So in US, guys, professors receive very high salary, very high salary. Some professor salaries more than employees of company who work at the top management level. Okay. And family. Then which who receive? What? Gender wise, male. Okay. Which country? Native country people. So in US people receive more salary. People who are white, bachelors, married, and working in private organization. Clear. Next, same bifurcation, guys. I have just make this plot for you. So male receive high salary, bachelor degree holder, married, working in private, family people, and white. So either make one plot or work on one chart. It is your opinion. Clear. This type of analysis is called trend analysis. What happened historically? Okay. Now, guys, as you said, we cannot use normal age variable. So what I have done, I converted my age variable into bucket format or bins format, or you can say group format. Okay, let's see the code. df.I means all the column name will come in. Select only those columns whose data type is float and integer. Okay, let's say we selected age. For age compute minimum, compute 25 percentile, 50 percentile, and max percentile. So we're computing minimum 25, 50, max. ये clear हो गया, guys? What is the minimum value for age? 25, 50, max. Clear? I say PD. PD stands for pandas cut. Means the data. DF dot I. First column is H for S. Okay. Make up bins. And in bins, how many buckets we have? Combination 17 to 28. 28 to 37. 37 to 78. No, more than 70 will not take it. Let me cross check. We just make 3 buckets, guys. Okay. 16.9 is 17. 17 to 28. Then 28 to 37. 37 to 78. Clear? So we have a data. Let me once again run for you again. Now, before running the code, if you can see, data is coming to be as number. Now, if you see age will go in which bucket, guys? 29. Over here, 37 to 78. 50, same. 38, same. 28. The first one should include. So here we are saying that cut the data based on bins wise. Okay. Drop duplicates and include the lowest one. Lowest means this 17 also has to be included. Okay. See, are we getting like this way? 37 to 78, all 4. Plus the last one is coming between 17 to 28. Because the value is 28. Clear? Next, it's coming to be in category format now. So we'll convert into the label encoder. Sequence order will remain same. Setting wise 0, 1, 2. Need to explain this. Then I make a copy call as data combine. This is a backup for me. Okay. Now I just split data into train and test. Need to explain this. Thank you. Okay. Now I say from sklearn, want to do naive base importing function 1. Bernoulli naive base with alpha value 0, assigning in model. Applying on extend and white train. After that, the process remains same, guys. We combine X train and Y train. Okay. As I said, model will always give answer in terms of probability. So I say model predict proba for X train. Give me answer for yes. Assign in the new column called as probability. Wherever the probability is more than 7, this 0.7, guys, how we decided? This is a logical one. If it is more than 1, give me more than 7. Give me answer as 1. Clear? How to read this one, guys? 74% chance person will have salary more than $50,000. $50,000. Should I make classification report directly, guys? Sufficient? Keep a habit of reading classification now. How many number of rows we have? Rishabh? 22,792. How much is accuracy? Sensitivity? 32%. Now same way I'll do X test and Y test. I combine and make. Then I say model predict proba will give me answer in terms of probability for X test. And we can use column called probability. Probability more than 0.7. The threshold which you have taken in the train, same threshold you have to take for test. Then I make a classification report. How much is accuracy now? Can I say both are good? Any question? Easy, guys. Calculation of Bernoulli, guys. For one example, we have done on pen paper. We have done for two cases for same data. I'll teach you why we have taken, guys, this alpha is 0. Why we take this alpha as 0? Guys, write this data faster, please. Can you see my screen? Guys, this is not a part of your syllabus because I'm explaining you. Okay. After solving this, Guys, done? Written the equation also. Okay. Now tell me how many number of words we have. Total how many words we have? आप लोगों ने अल्फाबेट काउंट किया है? Now text is the data, no? The text is your, do you know regression binomial? Y variable have two levels, where we have two levels. तो ये y हो गया ना? And the remaining one is x for you. So this is your y, and we have taken for x for you. How many total number of words we have? 20. Text x. Without duplicates. I am getting without duplicate total words 14. One. The count is not wrong. It's verified number. Total unique words are 14. So we need to find that there is a message. Someone person have tweeted. There is a Twitter data. I have taken a scenario. 5 customers have tweeted. Based on that tweet, we need to classify it as a sports tweet or non-sports tweet. हाँ ठीक है ना, वो डेटा है जो है वो है. I'll count for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A is match, cancel. Cancel. 11, 12, cancel. 13, cancel, cancel. 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close also done. Close नहीं है ना? See the screen which I have cut. आप लोगों ने लॉगिन नहीं किए? लॉगिन नहीं किए? अब आगे बैठ जाओ. स्क्रीन दिखेगा ना आपको? 14 है. So total unique words is 14. Now guys, count total number of words in sports. In sports, number of words. No. In sports, how many text, inside text, how many words we have? Go for sports row. Okay, counting नहीं आ रहा है क्या? For sports row, count for the text column. How many words we have? This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So here we have 11 words coming from sports. So total we have unique. Total unique words is 14. Number of words in sports is 11. For non-sports, ये clear हो गया? Anybody want me to repeat? I'll repeat for you guys. Please say. Is that clear for you? So, okay. Now, guys, if you remember, this is your y, this is your x. We covered in same format as a pen paper. After that, can I say we break this numerator? Remember? And also we have break the denominator. So this will be look like your numerator part. Clear? Have any doubt? Guys, please stop me. I just have written numerator, nothing else. Denominator I have to write is right. Okay, it's remaining to write. Clear? Now, guys, I need to count in sports how many times A comes. Anyone? 2 times. And how many words we have in sports? 11. 2 by 11. Now, how many times very come? How many times close come? In sports, not there. In sports, how many times game comes? In total tag column, how many times sports we have? ये clear हो गया numerator? Now what if you solve numerator? Tell me what is the answer? Why we are getting 0? So if any one of the conditional probability fails, naive Bayes algorithm fails. ये clear हो गया? Now to how to tackle this? Okay, how to control prediction coming to base as 0? We use a concept called as Laplace smoothing. Okay, concept name is Laplace smoothing. Name of the Laplace is alpha. Okay, I have taken alpha value as 1. 0 का तो फिर मतलब क्या है? We have taken alpha value as 1. Now, guys, I'll bifurcate this one, the equation. Now, what you can do, the way of working, the equation remains same, but what we do, how many A we have in sports? 2 times. Total how much? 11. Total number of unique words in data? 14. Okay. This 14 I'm writing with a different color. And plus 1 for Laplace. How many vary we have in sports? 1. 11 by 1 plus 14. This is Laplace 1. How many times close we have? I like Laplace 1. How many times close we have? How many times close come? Close in sports. And game 2 times. And how many number of times sports come in the tag? 3 by 5. ये clear हो गया? This is numerator. Can you copy same numerator plus denominator? What is denominator? If I'm talking about sports, so our calculation will be sports upon sports plus non-sports. Remember, we have done yes upon yes plus no. Now I have done the calculation over here. Don't worry. This I've done for yes. This I've done for no. Each and every word. You can compare. Instead of writing horizontal, I have written vertical. Number 5 is 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 14. After multiplying numerator, okay, I'm getting an answer as what is the numerator answer I'm getting as 0. Okay, as we know that the calculation of naive base work for yes upon yes plus no. In our case, yes is sports. So we have to do calculation of sports probability upon sports plus non-sports. This is for non-sports, this is for sports. 0.0000276 divided by 4 times or 5 times? 4 times. No? If you solve this, you'll get answer as how much percent? 83% chance that a text message read by Akash is a sports message. Done. Can I say Laplace help us to control the prediction going to the wrong direction? Concept of Laplace clear? That is an interview question in which scenario naive base fail. When there's any probability become 0. How to control the naive base fail, we use Laplace. Was it clear? Artik? If you want to solve, you can solve, or you want to write, you can write by your opinion. Greater than or equal to 0. Greater than 0. अब डिनोमिनेटर में जितनी वैल्यूज पढ़ाओगे न्यूमरेटर में कैलकुलेशंस में ना बस चेंज होते जाएंगे सर. It normally we best prefer to take alpha value as 1.
सर अल्फा 1 ही ले सकते हैं या बढ़ा भी सकते हैं कुछ चेंज?
अल्फा वैल्यू clear, Saran?
Yes, sir.
You can take any number. It's your opinion. Ideally, we take always 1, but if you want to change, you're allowed to change.
तो सर बढ़ने के बाद प्रोबेबिलिटी चेंज हो सकती है ना?
Yes. Yes. ये क्वेश्चन प्लीज.
अगर एक मतलब 2, 3 ऐसे बढ़ा दिए तो प्रोबेबिलिटी चेंज हो सकती है क्या?
It will change ना if calculation change, if number change.
Right. तो मतलब एक्यूरेट कौन सा रहेगा उसमें?
SS
ऐसा?
rule parameter.
Okay.
So it's a hyper tuning parameter. You can change the value and try the combination and select the best one.
Okay.
To try combination, you can apply grid search.
Yes.
Guys, Done, guys. What is the answer? PGA file self. Done, everyone. Log in. Sharing a new screen. Start adding. People who are remaining for solve can solve. People who are done can write this. Guys, you just have to write 3 pages. You have to write only 3 pages, write faster. Guys, done this one. This is second last page. अरे बाकी स्टूडेंट्स 20 Pratiksha, Sanas, and Nikita. What is the reason for online?
सर
Yes.
सर हम गाँव आए ना इसलिए.
Okay. When you're coming back?
सर tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay sir.
Done, next. Done, guys. Done, guys. Just write first line, the distance between hyperplane and nearest data point. No, just write the first point. Only the first point. Just write the black color, not the red one. This is the last page of theory. Let's draw this diagram. रह गया आपका? I'm repeating. Draw this diagram. It's the last page for the theory of SVM. Guys, draw the diagram and you can take a break. Guys, cross check, able to see the window? Guys, we shall. हाँ, it will take 15 minutes. On screen. So guys, we have a topic called support vector machine. What is the meaning of vector? A direction, only direction. A direction with magnitude. Magnitude means number. So here we have a number. We show the direction how the number is moving it, either in the upward direction or lower direction. Okay. What is the meaning of support? Backup or help. Okay. And then we have machine. What is the meaning of machine? Engineers. Discover. Which one? Take care. You have watched 3 times, 3 dates. Anything which make work easy for human being. Okay. So can we call laptop is also a machine? Okay. So a drawback over here, we can say that algorithm which is there inside machine. The support vector. So here we have series of number is coming in vector format. Okay. Support out of all the numbers, some numbers are very important. That important numbers are called as support. Now I have taken 2 bifurcation data. Here we have X and Y. Okay, you can think like this is X1, X2. SVM is the algorithm for supervised learning algorithm. What is the meaning of supervised? Y is given and also X. It is used for action also and classification. I have taken a scenario for classification for you. Okay. So X1, X2, thing like this way they are, let's say, bad people and good people. So in Y we have 2 levels, good and bad. Anyone have any question? Okay. Support vector works on 3 points. First point is called hyperplane, or you can call as a line. Second point is called support vector. Third point is called margin. If these 3 points clear, everything is clear for you. So you have to follow same sequence order. Hyperplane means a line. So here, guys, I have to draw a line which segregate 2 classes properly. Let me write. This is your good people. I'll draw a line. Can I say this line will divide 2 classes properly? Okay. So this line is called hyperplane. A line which divide 2 classes properly is called hyperplane. Okay. And we have this blue dot, yellow, green dot. They are called as every points are data points. Point number 1. Any data point close to line. Which one is guys? This one. And also this one. Any data point close to line, that is called support vector. I'll repeat again. A line which divide 2 classes properly is called hyperplane. A data point nearest to line is called support vector. Distance between line and support vector is called margin. Till you clear? 3 points clear, guys? No. कहाँ पे? This is x-axis, y-axis, but data taken x1, x2. ये मैं आपके लिए list कर देता हूँ. Now, if I can draw one line, can I draw a line like this way? Can I draw a line like this way? So if I can draw one line, I can draw finite number of lines. Now question comes, which line or which hyperplane is the best one? Which hyperplane is the best one? Now guys, I teach you how to calculate distance. Distance between 2 points. Euclidean. If the coordinate is this one is 3, 4 and the coordinate over here is 3, 2 or 3, 3, can we calculate distance? So here we are calculating a distance between support vector. Distance between support vector and the line. Example, line number 1. Let's say this is line number 1, line number 2, and line number 3. You guys need to teach how to calculate distance. Anybody want me to teach how to calculate distance? No. Example I'm writing. Let's say the distance over here. Pratiksha, this margin means a distance between support vector and the line. Between these two distance is called margin. Now guys, if I say line number 1, which is the nearest point? Clear? Can I call this is support vector or this one is support vector? Clear? The support vector can change because the line direction change. So line 1 have a distance of approximate 0.78. Okay. Now line 2. For line 2, what is support vector, guys? This one, this and this. For line 2, let's say we have a distance of 1.98. Can I call this is support vector? For line 3, which line have the maximum distance? So that line is your best line. A line which has maximum distance from the support vector, that line is the best line. Okay, I'll repeat from the scratch. A line which divides two classes properly is called hyperplane. A data point nearest to line is called support vector. Distance between support vector and the line is called margin. And always we want maximum margin. That is the best line. Till you clear? This much is the concept. Broader picture clear, guys? I'll go into a depth now. Support vector change, margin change, value change. आपने एक लाइन यहां से बनाई, एक लाइन यहां से बनाई, आप यहां से भी ड्रॉ कर सकते हो, आप ऐसे भी ड्रॉ कर सकते हो, तो आप मल्टीपल ड्रॉ करोगे। बेस्ट कैसे फाइंड करोगे? जिसका डिस्टेंस मैक्सिमम हो। पॉइंट क्लियर हो गया? मार्जिन कैसे फाइंड करोगे? The support vector play a very important role to find the best hyperplane. Without support vector, you cannot find the margin. Without margin, you cannot select the best one. Clear? So support vector is a data point, but when it comes nearest to line, it becomes support vector. Okay, understand the difference, guys. Every point is data point. A point which is nearest to line is support vector. अभी ये जो बाकी के points है ना, ये सारे क्या हैं? Data points ही हैं. They are not support vector. Clear? Yes. Any question, please ask.
सर ये बाइनरी क्लासिफिकेशन के लिए हो गया, तो बाइनरी से ज्यादा हो गया, मतलब मल्टी हो गया, तो कैसे होगा?
Class, how many lines required? 1. If you have 3 class, how many lines? 2 lines.
Okay.
Yes, Arun?
Yes, sir.
हाँ. From both the side. हाँ. Margin M1, margin M2. To calculate margin, we required that M1 plus M2 is your 1.98. Example, I've taken. Now clear? Okay. भी मैंने example एक point से लिया. If I take two example, two points, this one and this one, more than one, so we call it is vector. Close to the line, we call support vector. So the support vector can be one point from both the groups, two points from both the groups, three points from both the groups. Guys, 10 minutes more. Okay. Clear? What is hyperplane support vector margin? Okay. The rule number 1, a line which divides two classes properly is called hyperplane. If first rule fails, support vector will not get. Second rule is nearest to the point is called support vector. After getting support vector, then only we'll get margin. Can I say they are in a sequence process? Okay. After getting a margin maximum, then only we will select the best one. So it's the reverse also, guys. Clear? Is anyone have went for 4D? Have seen 4DX movie? 3D? And to see 3D movies, can we see with our eyes? Why not? The correct dimensions, okay, not clear, not able to see the properly clear. We require specs. Can we see 2D diagram? Okay. So can I say human retina have a limitations of till 2 dimension? Okay. Have you seen 4DX, 5DX? 4DX hoga. Without any equipment. Okay. So if you want to see beyond 2D, you require any equipment. Okay. Without equipment, not possible. Okay. Now, second, have you seen oval? Oval. You can see in the night. Can we see in the night clearly? Why not? Why he is able to see? Why not us? Light nahi hai. So guys, what happened? The animal will have limitations. He can go up to -1 degree. He can able to see in the night. If you go to -2, that is X-ray. Okay. So we can able to see from 0 to 2. 0 dimension, 1 and 2 dimension. 3 and 4, we require equipment. We cannot go minus side. Then we require any other machineries. So we have a limitations over here. But if you go to SPM have no limitations. So let's see an example, a scenario. On screen, select the answer which you feel like, okay? Select, guys. Okay. Why you selected A? What is the first rule? Divide the classes properly. A is dividing properly. B is dividing properly. The answer is B. Second. Thinking thing, na? I have ABC. Why people are selecting C? Anyone? The distance has to be maximum. So C will have the maximum distance. The next one. A or B? A. Why you selected A? The first partition, second support, then third margin. So here, line A, go with the rule number 1. So we should go with A. We are able to do, but there is a wrong classification. Now, Can we draw a line? Yes or no? No. If I say I want to draw it, can we draw like this way? First rule is violating. Because of only one single point, I am not able to draw it. Okay. That single point, can I call outliers? Okay. Now, why to delete outliers over here? Okay, we can control outliers over here. Second, if I ignore the star, for a time being ignore the star, and can we draw a line? Any impact of star will have a line. Because line select on support vector, and support vector are nearest to line. Star is nearest to line. So outlier impact is not there in SVM. If you do not treat also, it will give you the best answer. Because it only works on nearest point. SVM never works on entire data. It works on support vector. Clear? That's the reason we call SVM is robust to outliers. Now, can we draw a knot? No, not possible. If I want to draw, what shape can be drawn? Square. Square. Can we draw circle? Oval. Okay. Any shape is possible except the straight line. Have you heard something known as transformation? What is that? Example? I've explained last time, square root, log. If I apply transformation and my data, if behave like this way, can we draw a line now? Okay. Now understand the process. Okay. On screen. Yes. Want to come front? This is your original data, guys. Okay. After applying certain transformation, either you can use square root, cube root, inverse, reciprocal. Here, this transformation is applied on data. Example, I have taken square transformation. Okay. And now I can draw the line. This transformation will happen in your laptop. So we call this as backend. But when you make a plot, when you draw and you want to see it, this is called. So at the back end, it is a straight line only. But when you make a plot, it becomes circle for you. Clear? Concept of front end and back end clear. Now in the back end, we draw a line. Can I say we need to calculate distance again? Here we don't use Euclidean distance. Here we use a distance called as kernel. Kernel trick is a method in which we calculate a distance. It's a very simple one, easy as compared to Euclidean also. Let me give another example. If we have this data, guys, can we draw a line? Impossible. Okay. Same data, guys. Okay. I throw data into the higher dimension. Can we draw a line now? So this is my 2D, I throw into 3D. So can I say I throw my data into higher dimension? After throwing, I can draw the straight line. Clear? This throwing concept is called converting your data from lower dimension to higher dimension. Clear? Within higher dimension, when I have to do a calculation, that time I required kernel. So kernel is only used for calculation in higher dimension. Clear? Anyone have any question, please ask. So in a scenario, guys, when you work on data, you never have only x1, x2. You will have x1, x2, x3, x4, x5. So dimension will be always higher side. Till now, we do not have any software who can draw more than 3D diagram. You just have 2D and 3D max to max. So you cannot make the visualization of this algorithm. The way we can draw decision tree, here we cannot make the diagram. That's the reason we call using support vector applied on machine. So output is saved on machine and machine can read it and can draw it at the backend. Clear? What is the meaning of higher dimension to do 3D? If 3D fails, we'll throw the data into 4 dimension. 4D fails, we'll draw into 5 dimension. Clear? So dimension will keep on increasing until you get the best accuracy. Within higher dimension, for calculation, we use kernel. Any question, please ask. This is the kernel formula, guys. I'll give you this formula later. Don't worry. We'll solve one example also. Concept clear? At the back end, we are drawing a line only, guys. But when you draw the plot using x1, x2 and the line, your line will become like breakup order for you. It's break for you like this way. Clear? At the back end, it is a straight line, but at the front end, it's converted into any shape for you. Clear? Any question? Now, last point. Okay. So we have seen hyperplane, support vector, margin, maximum margin, and higher dimension. Within higher dimension, calculations. Okay. Let's say you have this type of data, guys. Okay. And your job is to draw the line. And this is your hyperplane. In this dot now, guys, I have drawn this is margin 1 and margin 2. This blue color is my support vector. So the square is my support vector. Clear? Any question, please ask. These are my 2 support vectors. 2 from red group, 2 from blue groups. Now, I'll explain that now. ये क्लियर हो गया 2 रेड ग्रुप से हैं और 2 ब्लू से हैं. Can I say the people of blue groups coming in red one? This is wrong. People of blue one coming in red one. This is also wrong. This should not happen. Nothing like this way in a classroom. This is good people and bad people. Good people can give the chair to bad people. आप दोगे फ्री में? Can you give your chair to good people? If they are not giving, you will also not give you. Correct? ये clear हो गया? Now, how to find that? How to control wrong prediction? Now, the distance of wrong data points with the margin. Okay. Calculating a distance over here. Now, this distance gets saved in one point. That is called as slack variable. Slack variable keep a distance of wrongly classified. So let's say wrong for red one, Okay, the distance which we have is 1.9. And for the blue one, distance which we have is coming to be 1.2. Total distance is how much, guys? ये clear हो गया? Any question on this? Now, these two data points are wrongly classified. Can we call error? Now, to control error, we use a concept called as cost or penalty. This keyword made by the invented this. He said you can use a cost or penalty. Now think like this way, good people can't give chair to bad people. Bad people will not give chair to good people. Now what we do, we say a penalty, a cost. So let's say I've taken the cost value, the range is greater than 0, C. I have taken the cost value, randomly I have taken the cost value as 2.5. How many values are less than 2.5 in the slag? Okay, first this is less. 2.5 minus 1.9, how much? 2.5 minus, like this way, okay? 0.6. How much remains now? Power 0.6. Saying like this way, in your pocket you have 2.5 rupees. Okay, you want these people coming in the wrong, you pay the penalty of 2.5. How much remains? Can we ignore this point? 1 minus 2.6. ये data point वैसे ही रहेगा ना? So this, which is black, the red one, I have control with the help of cost. So this data point will be ignore, and this data point is readable as. I mean, 0.6 में we cannot buy anyone. Cost is something which you are buying any group, any wrong data point. In 0.6, you cannot buy blue one. So how many wrong classification I have? 1. Clear? I'll repeat again. Hyperplane is a line which divides two classes properly. Support vector at the point nearest to line. Margin is distance between support vector and line. Always we want maximum distance. If I'm not able to make a line, I throw my data into higher dimension and we calculate distance. A data point which is wrongly classified, that distance gets saved in slag. To control wrongly classification, we use cost value. Cost value is to buy the wrong data points. Clear? This much is a concept done from my side. You can ask. Margin. Kernel is for calculation. Instead of using Euclidean, now you will use kernel. Including normal Euclidean. Because normally you will never work on x1, x2. You have to work on x1, x2, x3, x4. So by default, we are using kernel. Any question, please ask. Difficult to understand? 7 points over here. Hyperplane, support vector, maximum margin, then kernel, higher dimension kernel, yes, lag and cost. 7 points. Done from my side, guys.
Sir, maximum margin means?
You will draw multiple lines. Okay, एक line ऐसे draw करोगे, एक line ऐसे draw करोगे. Okay, and for every line you will calculate the distance.
Okay, sir.
Wherever we have the maximum distance, that is called maximum margin. Yes, please. स्क्वेयरिंग हम यूज नहीं करते यहाँ पे हम यूज करोगे करने। वो डायमेंशन रिड्यूस नहीं हुआ, इंक्रीज भी नहीं हुआ, ना ही रिड्यूस हुआ ना ही इंक्रीज हुआ। x1 x2 x1 स्क्वायर रेडी टू x3। अब जो चीज बोली है ना उसको एक बार रिपीट करो। x1 x2 यहाँ पे नंबर है 5 10, तो यहाँ पे नंबर क्या होगा? इसको हम क्या रेट करेंगे? डायमेंशन बढ़ गया, हो गया। एक चीज का नहीं पार्टीशन अप्लाई करोगे ना, लाइन ड्रॉ करने के टाइम पे आपको यहाँ पे कर्नल यूज करना है, आपको नॉर्मल कैलकुलेशंस नहीं करना है। नहीं, ये एग्जाम्पल दिया है मैंने, अब यहाँ पे स्क्वायर अप्लाई नहीं करोगे। ये डेटा पॉइंट्स है ना, इसी डेटा पॉइंट्स को कैन यू मेक अ प्लॉट इन 3D? तो आपने कितने वेरिएबल्स लिए? दो। ये डेटा पॉइंट्स को आप 3D प्लॉट कर सकते हो? क्यों नहीं कर सकते? तो क्या हो गया? आप x1 x2 बना लोगे और ये हो गया x3। हम उसको xyz बोलते हैं ना, one will show you the direction। हाँ, तो ये ऐसा हो जाएगा। हाँ करेक्ट है। तो यहाँ पे डायमेंशंस बढ़ जाएंगे ना, डायमेंशंस बढ़ेंगे तो हम उसको ट्राई करेंगे, ब्रेक करेंगे। अगर ब्रेक होगा तो ठीक है, नहीं होगा तो हम करेंगे 5 डायमेंशन 6 डायमेंशन, नहीं होगा 7 डायमेंशन। The dimension will keep on increasing until you are getting a proper line like this way. It comes from pure calculations. Calculation you have not seen. This is 2D. ये 2D है ना? This is what? 3D dimension you can think like this way. Okay. अब ऐसे में ड्रॉ कर सकते। Thank you. If error is 100 rupees, Thank you everyone, online students. We'll continue tomorrow, and tomorrow I'll repeat again. We'll solve your example also.